At first sight, the man fell in love with the talented and gifted woman before him. What the man didn't expect was that the woman also fell in love with him at first sight. Over the years, the woman had countless suitors, but she had never been moved by any of them. Until she met the man, she fell uncontrollably in love with him. That day, the woman mustered up the courage to confess her feelings to the man. However, the man, despite clearly being attracted to her, rejected her. To pursue the man, the woman would wait downstairs every day, regardless of the scorching heat of summer or the bitter cold of winter, just to see him. The woman's persistence moved the man, and the two successfully entered into marriage. But on their wedding day, the man lost his temper with the woman. 3 days after their marriage, the man filed for divorce. He disliked the constant public appearances required of a writer. To maintain the marriage, the woman gave up writing, but the man didn't cherish her anymore. Instead, his excuses for humiliating her became more casual. Over the 5 years of their marriage, the man filed for divorce 99 times. That day was the day the woman gave the man's last chance, but he looked at his wife, who had fallen to the ground. He took one look and left without hesitation. When the woman regained consciousness, she learned from the nurse that she was 2 months pregnant, but the baby wasn't born at the right time. After returning home, the woman threw away all the gifts the man had given her. However, she stumbled upon his diary. The woman then realized that he had always loved her. The reason he had treated her this way all these years was because she had begged him so desperately when he first filed for divorce. Ever since then, he had fallen in love with the feeling of his self-esteem swallowing up his entreaties. The woman couldn't believe that the man who had treated her so coldly all these years had actually loved her, and that his 99 divorce requests were merely a plaything for his pleasure. The woman was heartbroken upon learning the truth. So, she planned to agree to the divorce on their wedding anniversary in 5 days. She wanted to regain her former, radiant self. So she called after a phone call with the president. The president learned that the woman had returned to work. He suddenly remembered the news he'd received last week that the woman's mother's gold-threaded handkerchief was being sold at an auction. The woman, reckless, arrived at the auction, only to find her husband and the scheming woman. The husband still believed she was there to plead with him not to divorce him. Little did he know, she was simply seeking her mother's handkerchief. But the scheming woman wouldn't let him take it so easily. She deliberately told the man she liked it, too. The man immediately offered 500,000 yuan. The woman, seeing this, had to offer her entire fortune. Even then, she couldn't get her mother's handkerchief back. After obtaining the handkerchief, the scheming woman deliberately used it to wipe her shoes, then arrogantly set it on fire. The woman tried to intervene, but the man held her tightly. The woman hysterically told him the handkerchief was her mother's, but he dismissed it as lost. After returning home, the man forced the woman to attend the scheming woman's birthday. At the banquet, he even deliberately made out with the scheming woman in front of the woman. Seeing this, the woman left without hesitation, but the scheming woman followed him out, boasting that her family background and looks were superior to the woman's. She urged the woman to leave the man as soon as possible. After the man left, she falsely accused the woman of having an insect bite her. After going to the hospital, she heard that peeling cacti by hand could remove toxins, so the man immediately ordered her to peel them. The woman didn't resist. But even then, the scheming woman wasn't satisfied. She even ordered the servants to